So I am heading to the Nutra shop right now, and because today is July 30th, which means in 2 days I will have officially hit the 60-day mark of this summer shred. So I'm heading to the Nutra shop to get my body fat tested and see exactly what I did in 60 days. Because if I'm being honest with you, I don't think I hit my goal of being below 200 pounds. I'm actually pretty much 100% sure it's not going to say that. And the reason why is because when I weighed in on last Friday, so a couple days ago, I was at 207. Now I did just get back from vacation, and so in this video I'm going to be talking about basically a 60-day recap of my summer shred, my takeaways, things I do different, things that worked really well, and then just kind of give you guys a realistic 60-day shred of what it looks like when you're, I would say, a normal person, right? I'm not competing to step on stage, so it's not like I'm a bodybuilder, and in all reality, I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't stick to my diet 100% of the time, mainly because, like I said, I went on vacation in that time, there was holidays in that time, there was birthdays, and I still enjoyed myself to a certain extent. Another reason why basically I'm wrapping up this 60-day shred is because on Saturday I will be officially 4 weeks out from my next Deca mile. And my goal for that is I really want to see how well I can do. I've switched up a lot of my training to have a lot more metcons, a lot more running, and workouts geared towards basically doing the Deca mile. So being in a calorie deficit, I want to see how my body performs if it's actually fueled. And the reason why I'm saying that is when I got back from Mammoth and I ate really well and a lot of food and a lot of calories and carbs and everything for that week. I think it was my first like Metcon back. So it was like 2 days after I got back, I did a Metcon, and it was a tough one that I've done before, but I felt really good. I felt really fueled. I felt like my strength was there. And again, this might've been just because I took a week off from actual lifting. I did do some cardio when I was up in Mammoth, but nothing extreme. So I want to see if I actually fuel, which means I increase my calories, and fuel for performance, as opposed to right now I'm fueling for a cut. So I'm going to kind of switch it over. Also, I've heard people say that when you fuel for performance, you actually end up looking better and feeling better because you're not psychologically wrapped up in the actual cut, which that was one of my first thing that I would do differently, is don't talk about doing a cut, because me psychologically, when I mention like I'm going to be doing a cut, I really focus on how I want to look and how I want to feel, and I think that messes me up, at least me personally, psychologically, because like I said in my last video, I stopped weighing myself every single day, and the reason why is because I was getting so focused on that number on that scale. For a while, I was able to just look at it and then be like, okay, this is the number, and then I'll average it at the end of the week. But when I didn't see that number going down, it messed with me. And this thing's very powerful. You may not think it, but it's very powerful. Like, I could do a whole different video on just how powerful that is. So me thinking like, oh, I need to lose weight, and me adding stress of, you know, I'm going to switch up my diet and all that stuff, I know that's not good for me mentally or physically. So I switched to basically just weighing myself every Friday like I used to do. And I've only done it for 2 weeks since I've been back. But psychologically, I just feel a little bit better, because then it's like, okay, I'm going to stick to my diet, and whatever the scale says on Friday, cool. But I didn't like, you know, basically dreading every morning, what's the scale going to say? Am I losing weight? Am I not losing weight? So I didn't like that feeling. So that one thing, next time I do a shred, I'm not going to weigh myself every day. I'm going to choose 1 day a week where I wake up at the same time, I weigh myself, usually before a workout, take progress pics before a workout, take progress pics after a workout too, because you also want to see at the end of your 60 day, 90 day, whatever it is, at the end of it, did you see any physical change? Like right now, Cassie was telling me that physically it looks like I've changed in the last 60 days, but I have a feeling when I get to this shop, I don't know if the numbers are going to be that different. If I'm being honest, I'm going to be very surprised if my body weight, I'm pretty sure that I'm not below 200 pounds. I'm almost actually like 100% positive, which that was my goal for the 60-day shred. So we'll see. So this video is going to be kind of geared towards just recapping my takeaways. So once I get there, I'll obviously get my body fat tested. When I get home, we'll review it. I go to the same place, so they'll have basically where I was 60 days ago, and we'll see exactly, did I lose any body fat? Hopefully I did. If not, then this is going to be a real video of someone who said they were doing a 60-day shred and didn't lose any weight. Hopefully that's not the case. So we are back. The results are in. And if I'm being honest, not really too happy with how they are. All right, so I will put the results up on the screen. They kind of printed out weird, so it is what it is. But comparing them to my last one, which my last one was done on, according to this, 6/1/24, and this one is done 7/30/24. So after getting my body fat tested today, according to this, my current weight was 208.3. My body fat percent was 14.7. So back on June 1st, my weight was 211.4. So that's really only about a 3.1. Yeah, 3.1 pounds lost in 60 days. I don't think that's that good. And then about almost 2% body fat dropped. Again, body fat went from 16.3 to 14.7, so the body fat did drop. But like I said, the weight is at 208. My goal was to be below 200, so I missed it by about 8 pounds. Some takeaways though, like I was saying, I think what I did is I was taking in too many calories. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's science. If you're not losing weight, you either got to, like I said before, you got to increase your activity or decrease your calories. I was been consuming 2,300 calories. That might be too much calories. I was actually looking back on when I was at my leanest, and the calories that I was intaking then were 2,000 calories. I want to say I was getting about 20,000 steps a day. So my activity was way higher and my calories were a lot less. Like I said though, I'm 4 weeks out from my next DECA mile. My main thing right now is my performance. What my current split looks like is I'm going 6 days. I have Sunday off. Monday I go legs and core with an easy run. Usually it's a time-based run, like a 30-minute run or something like that. Tuesdays is a Metcon. Usually I'm shooting for about a 30-minute Metcon, followed by an easy run. And then Wednesdays is going to be a pull day, so back and biceps, core, and then that one is also going to be an easy run. And then Thursdays is another Metcon. This one is a little bit shorter Metcon. It's only about a 20-minute Metcon, and the reason why is because Thursdays are going to be my long run, and then Friday is going to be a push day, so chest, triceps, and shoulders, and along with core. And then an easy run, probably like a 20-minute run or something. I'm still kind of figuring that out. And then Saturday, all I'm doing is basically just a tempo run. So I did one this past week. The way it was like a mile warm-up. And then it was 5 rounds of 3 minutes at the tempo. So 3 minutes at like a 9-minute per mile pace. 3 minutes easy. 3 minutes, 9-minute per mile pace. And I basically just went through that. So one round was technically 6 minutes. 3 tempo. 3 zone 2, and then I did 5 of those, and then I ended with a mile run. So that is my split. Again, I just wanted to hop on here, give you guys a quick video of basically recapping my 60-day shred. Biggest takeaways, like I said, I would
next time when I do a shred. Definitely not going to be stepping on the scale every single day. I think that messed me up. One of the positives that I did is I did keep track of visually. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting those videos of basically what my body looks like every couple days. So I'd have a visual. I'd have a pinch test. My wife said that it looks like I lost some body fat, so that's another thing. And according to this, like I said, I did lose 2%. All right, so recap of this 60 days. Like I said, am I happy with how it turned out? Absolutely not. However, I do need to switch gears into the performance side because for the next, basically until the end of the year, I got the Deca Mile, which I'm going to do on August 31st. I'm looking at doing a Spartan on September 21st. I'm not going to have anything in October or November because I'm going to be really focused on the High Rocks in December. So switching over, I'm going to be switching over to performance where I'm not so much focused on the calories, but I'm really focused on how I perform. Because like I said, I really want to beat my goal or my time for the High Rocks that I did last, I think in May. And if I'm being completely honest, this does happen sometimes when it comes to weight loss. And this is why weight loss can be very frustrating for some people because they aren't seeing the results. Now, once you get down to, I want to say, I think it's 14 or 13 to like 16% body fat. They say it's harder to lose body fat. Apparently, according to the actual, I think it says right here, according to the standards, I think 13 to 16 is considered an athlete, and it is actually healthy. Anything over 16, you're obviously going to see weight loss, a bigger amount of weight loss. So if you're someone that's on the higher body fat percentage, if you stuck with the diet and did the macros and set it up, like in one of my previous videos of how I said you set up your own weight loss, your results would have been a little bit different. Looking back in the past 60 years, I was just talking to, or 60 years, that'd be a crazy long diet. 60 days, I was just talking to Cassie about it. I had, in the past 60 days since June, I had Father's Day, I had a birthday, I had another birthday, I had 4th of July, and then I also went on vacation for a week. Again, I'm not making excuses because if I was, and I'm going to say if I was serious, like if I really, really wanted it to be a priority, then none of that would have mattered. I would have just stuck to it. But I'm going to be honest with you, I say this in all my videos, I'm very big on balance. And it is summer break. I've been with my family for the past two months. So I've been enjoying myself. When I go to my parents' house, I kind of splurge a little bit and then kind of get back on my diet. I would say, and you usually can get away with 90% clean, 10% free. I was probably closer in the 80% clean and then 20% free, except for obviously the week that I was in Mammoth. So the reason why I'm saying all this is, at the end of the day, if you don't hit your weight loss goal, one, you got to just do a reality check. Don't get upset. Don't get frustrated. But it's realistically, if I would have stuck to my diet, I'd probably be exactly where I want to be right now. The reason I'm not, didn't stick to it 100%. I definitely deviated. And then I think looking at the scale messed with me every single day. And I don't think I gave myself a long enough time. I think you should, probably about a 90-day weight loss. But it is what it is at the end of the day. So moving forward, I'm going to be switching gears, like I said, to performance. So I'm probably going to up my calories to, I want to say, 2,700, I want to say. I'm going to see how that works for this week and see how I perform. I'm going to be increasing my mileage as I get closer to the High Rocks. But as of right now, I will do the Deca Mile on, like I said, August 31st. I'll probably take about 3 weeks off from the training. I'll still work out, but I won't be training. And then I'll probably start, I think it's going to be a 12-week High Rocks program, September 21st. So I'll get about 3 weeks off. And in that 3 weeks off, I'll probably up my calories and then get back into like a maintenance once September 21st rolls around. So that is the plan moving forward. I just obviously wanted to give you guys an update on my summer shred. It is coming to a close due to the fact that, like I said, I'm going to be switching gears. Am I 100%? Am I happy with my results? No, but I know for sure that if I wouldn't have actually focused on this, I wouldn't have dropped the 2%. So who knows, maybe once I actually switch over to performance and start focusing on actually performance, take my eyes off of the scale, psychologically that may actually get me down to below 200 pounds. So anyways, comment below if you guys were doing the summer shred. Comment below if you guys have any questions on when it comes to weight loss, or if you guys are struggling with losing it, because like I said, this was probably the realest I could have been with you guys. I did not hit my goal. Like I said, 60 days ago, my goal was to get down to like 194, 196, and I missed it basically by 10 pounds. So, like I said, in my book, I would say that's not a very good result, but it is what it is, and it's a learning experience. So, anyways, hope you guys are having a great week. Stay tuned. Comment if you have any questions, or if you would like to see any certain videos moving forward, whether it's a day in the life. I go back to work Thursday, so I will officially be off summer break. So we'll go back to probably waking up at 4:30 every single morning, getting my training in. That way I don't have to do it when I get home, and I can be with my wife and daughter. So if you guys want to see full days of eating, training, a day in the life, strictly just workout videos, nutrition videos, or even Q&As, if you guys would like me to do more style videos like this, please comment below, because like I said, that the video and the channel is really geared towards giving you guys what you guys like. And sometimes what I like to film, some of this like vlog stuff, maybe you guys don't like that. So at the end of the day, this whole channel is about obviously giving you guys content that could help you not be your average person. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys already know the motto: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.